Ready.
Okay. So, aloha.
Aloha.
This is my last presentation for Speech 151. Thank you all for coming. So, I want to say, open up my presentation by saying, aloha. Opala na kiling ko ui no, e noho wau ma kailoa kona, ua hana wau ma lili o kalani trust. So, no laila. With that, I want to say, I open up with the language of our Aina, which is our host language here in Hawaii. So, my presentation on is, should Hawaii require early language training for K through 6 in the public school system? And I feel strongly that we should start children at an early age, as early as preschool. And it's only because of the host language here is Hawaiian, that I feel that when you look at a document such as this, is a lot of our children today are able to see and know what this says versus anyone in our generation, because we had no training, early training of the language. Also, the benefits of early language training is that future languages are easier to learn and the native language is enhanced. So if we have early language, it's a great benefit for our children to not only learn different languages, whether it be Hawaiian, French, Spanish, any of the languages. It's easier for them to catch and pick up an early language. Also, our native language is enhanced. So decision making is also, when the child uses his right and left brain, it's easier for them to exercise the whole brain and it learns to connect because of the early language that they receive. Also, their self-esteem it increases in as they get older. So another benefit is it's less chances of dementia and Alzheimer's, and that study shows that is proven. So like I said, the right and left brain functions are exercised. So here in an article it says early start on the second language aids brain functions. There is a study that it shows that Alzheimer's and dementia is less chance of a bilingual person to get versus a person who is just a single language speaker. In many countries, foreign languages is a requirement in an early age. In Europe, it's not thinkable that they would not know 2 languages. At least the minimum is 2 languages. English is also known as a foreign language. So Europeans actually, I would believe that they're really successful because of the languages that they can speak in different countries. Hawaii, requirement for early education? None. In foreign language or foreign countries, it is a requirement that each child learns more than 1 language. Hawaii has no requirement. Teaching in full immersion in the preschool, like in Ahapuna Leo, it is proven that early language at the start of age 3 can be picked up as early as the age of 3. 2 years old, as long as they start to learn to speak, language is one of their easiest to pick up in any language. Early language, according to one of my interviews with Kumuka'ea Alliance, she is a Hawaiian language teacher in the university. She's been teaching for 17 years and she taught in Punanaleo as well as Kaiokune, or the immersion in early education. And she believes that knowing an early language or early in your years, learning language gives you the sense of a place and foundation. If you learn a language at an early age, a sense of place and foundation is one of the highest respects and values that children gain if they're learned earlier in life. Bilingual students have self-confidence and self-esteem because they speak different languages, that it's so much easier for them to feel confident in themselves, only because this is very emotional for me and the interviewee, Umukael, because she believes that if our children in Hawaii, the host language, had gotten a lot of their language taught in an early age, that our teenagers today will have a lot of self-confidence and self-esteem within themselves today. Bilingual students are very successful. One language sets you in a corridor for life. 2 languages open every